I think modern self-improvement is exhausting and distracting people. Somewhere along the way, self-improvement slowly became self-pressure. We're told we need to do more and push harder to get results, and I think a lot of people are quietly burning out because of it. Here are some YouTube titles I came across while searching self-improvement. Become dangerously motivated. 10 habits to level up your life. How to get ahead of 99% of young men. Become addicted to discipline. 10 things you must work on every day. I get exhausted just reading those titles. And if one of those coaches heard me say that, they would say, that's because you're weak. Because for some reason, not completely burning yourself out, trying to reach unrealistic results, now makes you weak. But I think something deeper is happening. I think modern self-improvement has become so focused on doing that we've forgotten the original goal, which is self-discovery. Because real self-improvement isn't adding more habits and endlessly optimizing yourself. It's understanding yourself, understanding what energizes you and what drains you, what brings you peace and what doesn't. If you check in with yourself right now, I'm sure you would agree you already live a busy life. You likely already have a full-time job, relationships to nourish, financial pressures, limited time and energy. But then self-improvement coaches tell you to squeeze in reading books, journaling, positive affirmations, setting goals, cold plunges, meditation. At some point, self-improvement stops feeling like self-care and starts feeling like another full-time job. Now, each of those things individually may improve your life, but stack them all together and they quietly become overwhelming, especially if you're already leading a very overloaded life. It's important to realize something. You're often listening to people that devote their life to one specific thing. A bodybuilder, for instance, structures their life around training, recovery, nutrition, sleep. Everything revolves around that pursuit. And the reason motivation and discipline come easier to them is because they've already found something aligned with who they truly love being. They've found something they genuinely enjoy. But if you're trying to mimic them, you have at least two things working against you. First, you already have a full life packed with responsibilities. Second, bodybuilding might not be something that excites you, and that's okay. It doesn't mean you shouldn't lift weights, but maybe not to the extent of a bodybuilder who devotes his or her life to that pursuit. And I think this is where modern self-improvement fails. Working harder can become a distraction from the very thing self-improvement was supposed to help us find: ourselves. Because if you're constantly pushing, constantly optimizing, constantly chasing, you may never slow down long enough to hear what actually feels right for you, what naturally energizes you, the path that feels aligned, what success actually means to you, because true success is different for every person. And discovering that requires something many people never give themselves time for: self-discovery. Because motivation, discipline, wealth, and self-image are often byproducts of finding your true path. If you're doing what you truly love, it becomes easier to wake up earlier, to work harder, to stay motivated, to build routines, and to have a high regard for yourself. Those things are natural when you're aligned with who you truly love being. Let me tell you where I believe true self-improvement comes from. It comes from understanding yourself, finding your way in life down a path that is meant for you, not someone else's path. It comes from discovering what no longer serves you, what drains you, what overloads you, and making changes when the time is right. Only after creating more peace in your life should you begin adding more self-improvement tools. Only keep the self-improvement tools that maintain your peace and joy or help you learn about yourself or your purpose. And if you start to notice yourself getting burnt out, then pull back for a while. Self-improvement tools can be powerful if they're used correctly. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments and I will do my best to provide clarity for you. I wish you success. Thank you for watching. Take care.